Hi folks, and welcome back to the vlog. I hope these short videos have been of interest. This week I'm going to look at partnering with a gallery. Do I need a gallery? Do I not need a gallery? This question is really open these days because of the power of social media. The big question, of course, is how much time do you have, or how much time do you think you will be able to devote to the job that a traditional gallery would do? I'm talking about the social media. This is, which I keep saying time and time again in my book here, this is where the future is going. If you were to spend, instead of half of your time painting, the other half of your time promoting your painting, you really will be doing an amazing job of getting your art out there on social media. And the chances are you'll probably do it better than a gallery would, because a gallery's got to deal with a whole load of other artists as well, plus their shop front. So if you think you can devote that amount of time, so instead of giving that 50% away to somebody else to market it for you, you keep it yourself, but that means you've got to dedicate that time to it. If you really can't dedicate at least 20 or 30% of your time to marketing, or don't have a desire to do it, then you will need a traditional gallery, or at least somebody who's going to market it for you. Now I say that because what you may find is you may find a young guy who lives locally to you who's really keen on marketing and everything else, and you say, look, I tell you what, I'll do a deal with you. You market my art, I'm not going to pay you anything, but I'll give you a payment on anything on sales. That's a way to do it. So you don't necessarily these days need a traditional gallery. The other thing you do is, of course, if you don't want to work with a gallery, or feel that you're not getting enough traction with a gallery, or like some people have had bad experiences with a gallery, in which case I apologize on behalf of galleries, because I think that's a really bad form, but it happens. Then you've got to concentrate on marketing yourself. Now, to market yourself, you're going to have to spend time to do it. You're going to have to gen up a little bit. You're going to have to get your website really up together. Again, that's been touched on in the basics, but I'll go through more of that later in these series of programs. You're going to have to learn how to run social media efficiently, get some apps to help you create exciting videos and things like that. These things don't take a lot of time. I mean, to run the social media part of my own gallery, I spend probably 15 minutes a day creating these and posting them. But I do it religiously every day at a certain time. I put things up. You can choose your times to do it, so that people get to rely on when there's going to be new work coming in and new exciting videos. So it doesn't take a lot of time, physical time, to do this, but what it takes is a lot of dedication and a lot of consistency. This is the big key. And if you think you can be consistent, if you're prepared to learn the skills of social media and the websites and everything else, then in my mind these days you probably don't need a traditional gallery as such. You can do your own exhibitions, you can set up with partners. Again, I'll go through that as I do in the book, about working with partners, working with an accountancy firm or somebody else to run an exhibition, so that your costs are kept low and they have some corporate social responsibility. Then start. Buy the book, learn the skills, and start promoting yourself. And I know a lot of artists who are doing brilliantly without galleries. They're promoting themselves well, they're making huge amounts of sales, and they're selling, the beauty is they're selling all over the world from the comfort of their armchair at home. I hope that's been helpful. There'll be more videos on this subject coming later in the coming weeks. Have a great week. Thanks for popping in. And if you've got any questions yourself that you'd like me to touch on, just email mark@thevlog.art, or put your questions down at the bottom here and I'll get round to them when I can. All the best for now. Bye-bye.